I once stated very boldly that nobody is safe from that vegan teacher's wrath, including not you, your mom, your dog, your uncle, your third cousin, or even Lo-Fi Girl. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me right. Not even Lo-Fi Girl. You guys don't know what I'm talking about? Don't worry. I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. She's not a real person, first off. She is just a channel that plays lo-fi hip-hop. Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Lo-fi? Lofi? Lo-fi? I think it's lo-fi. But anyway, she plays that on a live stream 24/7, nonstop, has been doing it for years. She really, it's like clockwork. Like, she never stops. It's truly incredible. And she's usually studying. I don't know what she's studying for, but it's been taking a very long time. So I'm sure whenever the time comes for her to take that test or whatever it is she's been studying for, she's going to ace it. I know she will. Good for you, Lo-Fi Girl. But anyway, Miss Katie, this happened some time ago now, but she popped into the Lo-Fi stream a few times. She's done multiple videos on this, actually, and you guessed it, she just went into the chat and bombarded everybody with messages about being vegan and harassing everybody in there and complaining and just being annoying. Just typical vegan propaganda, horse vomit. That's what she did, and we are here to talk about it. We are here to pass judgment upon Miss Katie for these stupid acts. I mean, I don't know why you had to involve Lo-Fi Girl in your bull, but she involves everybody. Not a single person on this planet is safe from her wrath, so be careful, people. The wicked bitch of the West is coming for you.
And we are here for one reason only, to raise awareness about the suffering of the animals with these people who are here from all over the world. We are guests here, and so we will be polite, and we will simply remind people that they can be vegan. Thank you for being vegan.
All right, guys, so we are already off to a rough start with today's episode of Vegan Propaganda. Thank you for being vegan. Isn't this like some sort of gaslighting tactic? What do you mean? These people aren't vegan. The vast majority aren't. Only like less than 1% of the entire world is vegan, and this Lo-Fi Girl appeals to people all over the world, as she states, which means the population in this chat right now, less than 1% would be vegan. So what are you trying to say here? Seems like a very silly, delusional thing if you've convinced yourself that even a fraction of these people are vegan. But we'll see. We'll see very quickly how they respond to Miss Katie's intrusive presence. I mean, people come here to chill, to relax, enjoy some music, maybe talk to some of the people in there, have nice little conversations. Like, this is supposed to be a peaceful, inclusive environment, not for some annoying ass vegan activist to come in here and bombard with propaganda bullshit.
Thank you for not eating animals this Easter. Thank you for choosing to be kind to animals. All we can do is come here and raise a little bit of awareness.
All right, by a show of hands, who was surprised to see these responses? Get out. I am eating ham this Easter, or whatever they said. Who's surprised? Who's surprised? Go ahead, put your hand down. You're not surprised, don't lie to me. Nobody is. That's exactly what I was expecting to happen. The second she came in was people were going to immediately start trolling her. And it's actually interesting that people did recognize her right away. Like, that one person goes, "That vegan teacher," in all caps, like, "Oh, this stupid bitch is here, huh? Let's get to work," you know? What do you expect to happen? You're a clown, you're a lolcow. Nobody takes you seriously. Even if the underlying message of what your cause stands for is actually good, which it is, nobody takes you seriously because of all the ridiculous nonsense that you've put out on the internet. You've made yourself such an undesirable, unlikable villain at this point. Nobody is ever going to really entertain your propaganda under any circumstance, under any setting, and especially when they're not looking for it. If they are not interested in being educated by you, then it's just not gonna work. It's gonna fall flat, and if anything, you're just gonna make yourself look like a big dumb ass, which is precisely what happens here.
If you have the word vegan in your name on your YouTube channel, that's a great way to start. You will always see people who are writing things like "I love meat" and things like that, and that's normal. It's normal for them to combat you, to often even be verbally aggressive. You see people saying bacon is awesome and I eat dog and that sort of thing. And the person you see just quickly retracted that message. Somebody there saying they're about to eat a burger, but now when they look at their burger, they will think twice. They will think about what they are eating. That's all we can do. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. Gotta get the message in your head, gotta get the message in your heart.
I don't know if you guys caught it because I moved the screen away pretty quick, but at the end there's a message that says, go back to harassing people on TikTok, bruh. Oh my god, that was funny as hell. But these comments, these responses are just so good. They're so good. They just keep trolling her, and she thinks she's making a difference, and that's the best part, is that she goes in here, she's so delulu, so crazy, so insane in the membrane, that she really thinks that these little messages, remember to stay vegan, don't eat any animals. She really thinks saying that is making a difference, and it's so crazy. It's been a couple years since then. How much of a difference has it made, Miss Katie? How many people have come up to you that aren't your fake accounts that have said, hey, what you said in this video really impacted me and I am now vegan? Now, let me just say, I know there are a handful of lunatics that have been impacted by Miss Katie and have become vegan because of her, because they're not their own fully autonomous person that apparently listens to the first bit of propaganda that gets shoved down their throat, and then this happens. Because here's the thing, becoming vegan because of whatever reasons that, you know, matter to you is one thing, but becoming vegan because of Miss Katie, that's a whole other ball game. Okay, like I don't respect anybody that becomes vegan because of that vegan teacher. If you literally sat there and watched her video about that baby, or Call Me Chris, or any of these ridiculous takes, and thought to yourself, you know what, she's right, I'm gonna be vegan now, like you need to go to a psychiatrist, like you need to go get some mental evaluation, because there's no way that any of those takes that she's put out there should be convincing to you. I'd be concerned about your mental state, truly, and I mean that with the utmost respect, truly I do. But I do think you gotta be a little delulu or insane or just not quite all there to listen to Miss Katie and think, yeah, she's right.
Animals are friends, not food. And somebody says, I love meat, cows and pigs. I understand that. We all ate animals. Almost every single vegan on the planet ate animals, unless you happen to be one of the lucky ones who was born in a vegan household. That's different. It's not about how animals taste. We all know that they taste good when you put all the spices on them. It's not about that. Somebody writes there, I like chicken. Don't eat animals. They never did anything wrong to you. Just try to get the conversation going, even though you see people there all over the world having their own conversations in their own languages. Now somebody says, they put here some animals with a sad face. And somebody else is here, stop it. They don't want me to talk about the animals. Vegan teacher eats corn. Yep, I do. Don't eat cats or cows. I like to put that comment because people often say, well, why would I eat a cat? And then my question is, well, why would you eat a cow?
Gosh, this brat is so entitled, and by this brat, I mean that vegan teacher, of course. Thinking that she has any right to try to convert people all across the world to her personal cause. It's just so incredible. Like, this is your personal life choice. This is not the choice for everybody else in the world. I just don't understand why they will never get this through their thick vegan skulls. It's great that you want to be vegan. It's great that you think that being vegan protects animals and that's what you want to do. But guess what? Nobody else gives a damn. Like, the vast majority of people do not care about what you care about to the same degree. Now, that's not saying people don't care about animals, because they do. They care about animals in a way that doesn't involve not eating them, but maybe protecting them in the farming industry in a way that they aren't harmed unnecessarily, that they aren't mistreated, that they are given good lives for as long as possible, or the well-being of pet animals or whatever. You know, people care about animals in different ways, and they show that they care in different ways, that they don't have to do it by being vegan. That is the way you've chosen to do it, and you pretty much don't do anything else but besides be vegan and try to spread veganism. Like, there are many other ways to help animals. You could donate to animal shelters. You could actually protest inhumane conditions in factories and things like that, and try to actually improve the living situations, things that are actually tangible and possible. But you don't do that. You're going for something that's implausible completely, trying to convert the entire world vegan, which is a completely futile act. And you have to know that you are actually doing nothing for the animals at all by what you're doing. And it's really, really ironic. And I think she absolutely deserves to get trolled nonstop, relentlessly in this Lofi chat. And they don't let up. They do not let up. They really let her have it with all these, oh, I love bacon, oh, I love meat so yummy, delicious, yummy, yummy meat. Like, I love that. I love that for them, and that's exactly what you should do. When it comes to that vegan teacher and she's coming at you like this, troll her. She deserves it. She deserves to get trolled. Just make jokes, talk about how much you love meat, and let that be, because the thing is, they're defenseless against these sort of acts. You know, they'll just sit there and start insulting you at that point. They have nothing else to go on. Be like, I don't care. Then they'll start calling you animal abuser, saying you're a psychopath, blah, 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 blah. At that point, you've already won. Once they start slinging those insults at you, you've won. It's over. It's game over. It's GG. Well played. Anyway, this goes on for quite a bit longer. There are some more juicy bits in this video. I feel like things are getting a little bit redundant because it's kind of the same thing over and over, just in different wording. I guess there is one other thing I want to mention. She talks about how, like, every vegan, the vast majority of them, probably ate meat at some point, and she's trying to, again, gaslight people and be like, oh, it's okay, you're gonna be vegan, everybody ate meat before, except, you know, the few that were lucky enough to be born into a vegan household. That's not lucky, that's unfortunate. I feel sorry for those people. Like, sucks to suck, man. If they forced you to be vegan from birth, then I'm sorry to tell you this, but your parents never loved you.